This man trains relentlessly every day with just one goal in mind, to become an exceptional vampire hunter. In the mid-19th century American South, vampires roamed freely, terrorizing the countryside. Young Lincoln witnessed his mother's brutal death at the fangs of one of these creatures, and from that moment, revenge became his life's mission. Finally, the day arrived when he got his chance. But when he pulled the trigger, he discovered his gun wasn't loaded. He quickly fled and took refuge in a warehouse while the vampire outside mocked his cowardice and incompetence. This didn't stop Lincoln from reloading his weapon, though. When the vampire kicked down the door, Lincoln fired without hesitation, and the creature dropped to the ground. At last, he had avenged his mother. In his excitement, Lincoln threw down his gun, but when he turned around, the vampire's body had vanished. Suddenly, the creature reappeared and tackled him to the ground. Just when things looked dire, a man suddenly appeared and hurled the vampire over 30 feet away. When Lincoln came to, he was safe. Desperate for revenge, he immediately decided to apprentice himself to this man. Jack brought him to a warehouse filled with deadly weapons, but surprisingly, Lincoln chose a simple axe over all the other options. Under Jack's careful mentorship, Lincoln grew stronger and quickly mastered the art of vampire hunting. Since vampires lack souls, they cast no reflection in mirrors, the only reliable way Jack taught Lincoln to identify his enemies. Through Jack's explanation, Lincoln finally learned that the monster who killed his mother was Adam, the master vampire responsible for creating countless others. To help Lincoln develop his combat skills quickly, Jack sent him to train in an unfamiliar town. During the day, he worked at a general store and studied law in his spare time. At night, following leads from Jack, he hunted the vampires hiding throughout the community. One vampire, who was busy making sunscreen, sensed Lincoln's hostile intentions and struck first. The creature threw sunscreen to blind Lincoln, then activated a trap that left him hanging upside down in a basement. Looking around, Lincoln saw rows of enslaved people being drained of their blood, and panic set in as he struggled against his restraints. The vampire kicked away his axe and pulled out a knife, ready to bleed Lincoln dry. But Lincoln spotted his chance. He bit down on a dagger that had fallen from his belt, slashed the vampire's throat, then used all his strength to cut through the ropes and grab his axe. He killed his first vampire. After burying the creature, Lincoln felt no satisfaction because he knew his quest for vengeance had only just begun.